Welcome to the Diary of the Pan-African Preacher. There is an African proverb that says, "The tree remembers, the axe forgets." This African proverb speaks with piercing clarity. Those who inflict harm, the axe, often forget. They move on, justified or indifferent. But the one who is harmed, the tree, remembers. The wound, the pain, the scar. It is a sobering call to empathy, to humility, and to accountability. A call to reflect on the long-term consequences of our actions and to stand with the afflicted. Today, the Caribbean is a tree that remembers. Over 80% of the Caribbean population identifies as Christian, professing allegiance to Jesus Christ, the one who is called the Prince of Peace. That allegiance is not merely personal, it is political. In 1978, the Caribbean community called CARICOM translated that belief into foreign policy by declaring the Caribbean a zone of peace. That declaration was no hollow gesture. It was a bold strategic stand against militarization, against Cold War manipulation, and against foreign interference. Rooted in the principles of the Treaty of Chaguaramas, this vision of peace has been echoed in CARICOM's communiques and endorsed by global bodies such as the United Nations and the Association of Caribbean States. To us, peace is more than the absence of war. It is the foundation of justice, dignity, and sustainable development. But today, that peace is under siege. The recent military buildup in the Southern Caribbean by the United States, coupled with targeted operations against so-called narco terrorists near Venezuela waters, raises urgent questions. This is not just about interdiction. This is about sovereignty. The sovereignty of Venezuela, Guyana, and Trinidad and Tobago. We must not remain silent. We must be vigilant and we must respond. Our prayer is where we begin, but not where we end. Our sermons, biblical studies, reflections, and conventions must speak clearly and courageously to this existential threat. But beyond the pulpit and the pew, we must act. Let us mobilize, however small our states may be. Let the people march peacefully, raise their voices, and declare together to our neighbors, both north and south, stand down. Let the message be clear. Regime change in Cuba, Haiti, or Venezuela is unacceptable. We will not and must not be silent while foreign powers destabilize our region under the guise of humanitarian intervention or narcotics control. Let our diplomats and international representatives speak with one voice. Give peace a chance. To those warmongers prepared to blow up every vessel that dares sail from Venezuelan or Colombian waters, we offer this solemn reminder. Remember the tree. War ends, troops withdraw, propaganda fades, but the people, the mothers, the children, the fishermen, the refugees, they remember. The scars of war, occupation, and economic hardship do not vanish. The tree bears witness even when the axe forgets. And we are also guided by the ancient wisdom of Psalms 27 that says, some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we trust in the name of the Lord our God. While the world clings to tanks, drones, treaties, and power blocks, we place our trust in something deeper. Military might will fail. Economic sanctions will rot. Political empires will fall. But the justice and peace rooted in God's truth will endure. Let this be our declaration. Peace is not weakness. It is strength disciplined by wisdom. It is power constrained by conscience. It is faith made manifest in action. The tree remembers, and so must we. Ashe.